trying to fix the camera angle for you guys. I was outside taking some things out to the trash bag that I have outside and getting rid of some poisonous mushrooms that are growing out in the yard. And I got my hair wet and everything, and I had to put a bandana on it because it looks kind of ridiculous. That's what I was doing this for, and why I wear a bandana right now, because I got wet. I'll show you what the mushroom looks like, but first I need to do the opening statement that I usually say at the beginning of these YouTube videos. Hi, my friends and viewers that actually watch my YouTube videos. I am going to tell you how I'm doing today. It's been raining all day, which has been making me have to do things inside. And I had a lot of things inside that I had to do, like sweeping, mopping. Also, been trying to take care of the dogs, but the dogs aren't going outside because the thunder and rain. They don't want to get wet, or they don't want to get shot by a gun, and they think of thunder as a gunshot because it sounds similar to a gunshot. Or they think it's a bomb or something that will kill them. And they have been pissing and shitting in the house more today, but mostly pissing because they haven't been able to go outside to urinate. I only was able to take them outside once, but I have to do it twice, but they're refusing to go out. And I feel just real messed up because these dogs get on my nerves. I don't like them. They're my mom's dogs. And one of them, they could wind up killing somebody because the shock collar isn't working. She keeps on biting people even though she has a shock collar on her. My mind hackers say I'm afraid of dogs and I shouldn't be afraid of dogs and I'm being OCD when I'm not. This guy, I hate dogs, he talks about this, why dogs are dangerous, and he's a black dude and an intelligent one that is employed and everything, a very intelligent and protective member of society. And he gives us scientific and government documents to prove why dogs are bad. I'm going to look him up and show you his videos. I can't find his fucking video though, where he says dogs kill people more than guns. If dogs can't even be killed or tortured by electroshocks with shock collars, then that means they're even that more dangerous of an animal, and it makes them superhuman. They are like Superman but a dog, and that's really dangerous and scary.
Now, some of you may remember a dog attack victim named Felicity. And I want y'all to read what the mother father said this youngster was attacked by a bunch of Labrador puppies. Labrador puppies. I don't want to show the youngster, but they got a image of the puppies that I'm going to briefly show you. They're puppies. I'm not even going to show you because they have the image mixed in with images of the youngster. I don't want to show that. But look at this. As the family's 4 puppies were taken, this is after the attack, to an animal shelter, and the authorities decided that they did not need to be put down and instead should be separated due to littermate syndrome. Littermate syndrome rarely occurs. This is the mother of the little girl talking. Rarely occurs in dog siblings who have been raised in the same household beyond the normal 10 weeks of age. As a result, a whole host of behavioral issues can become present while they try to display pack behaviors. Listen to that. She said they can turn.
You can hear the video instead of looking at it because I can't hold my
after the attack on Felicity,
phone
they ended
that
up
long.
attacking each other as well. End quote. What is she talking about? It's natural for dogs to attack, to be violent. I've been talking about this for years. I made streams about this. This, what she is describing, is the dogs establishing a hierarchy in the pack. It's instinct. Nutters out here trying to push this idea that it's not natural for dogs to be violent, not natural for them to attack.
That's BS.
And that every time they attack a youngster, they had to have been provoked. The exact opposite is the truth. These things will launch attacks because it's their natural instinct. So what is that? A bullying instinct. They have an instinct to end up attacking their own siblings, to find out who's the toughest, and whoever the toughest is gets to eat first. Just a disgusting, pathetic, primitive behavior that you bring into your home like a nasty, primitive degenerate, like a disgusting, unevolved, cave-dwelling, dirty degenerate. You gonna bring mutants with natural behaviors like this inside of your home, making your youngsters vulnerable? You're disgusting. This is a despicable culture. Dogs themselves are despicable. Maintaining their existence in society is therefore also despicable.
And my mind taggers want to make me feel bad about hating dogs when I have a lot of good reasons why I hate dogs. And I hate dogs not just for myself but for others because they're that dangerous that I don't want to endanger others by having dogs around me. You can look at his YouTube channel, I Hate Dogs. What was I about to show you guys? Oh, the mushroom. Green bellied lepital there was one of these mushrooms growing outside called the false parasol, and it's highly poisonous. And there was about almost 20 of them that I had to dig up out of the ground because of how toxic they are. That's what I had to do. And I've been going up in the mountains collecting mushrooms. And while I do so, I take the poisonous ones home to throw away in order for deers and nobody up there who would go up there will mistake them for an edible and kill themselves by eating them. I found a Cocker's Amanita up there, and that is a close cousin to the most powerful poisonous mushroom on the planet, or at least this side of the planet, the Western Hemisphere, and that is death cap. That was scary to see up there. I thought I actually had a death cap on because of how extremely similar it was. Or I could have had a destroying angel on me. Oh, now what was I going to also show you? I can't show you too much with my iPad because it needs to be charged, and I should have charged it up. And for some reason the rain, it must have chemtrails or something in it, because I now feel a little itchy in areas around my body. F me. I found a lot of these up in the woods. They were everywhere. Next time I'm up in the woods, I'm going to do a mushroom hiking video, but I'm not going to talk that much up there. I want you to be able to hear the ambient nature voices or noises. I want you to hear Mother Nature, the birds and the wind and everything. And also, I think a lot to myself when I'm up in the woods, and I like to think whenever I'm foraging. I will speak to you a little bit up there, but not too much, because I don't want to ruin the experience for you, because I want you to be able to think of it like a video game or something and project yourself like you're the one doing the adventure instead of me. My iPad needs to be charged. Charge it up. I'm just exhausted from cleaning up today. I had to sweep my bedroom because I haven't done it in 2 weeks due to camping with my mom last week, and also going up in the woods for hours because I've been having Havana syndrome problems. For you target individuals that don't know what Havana syndrome is, look it up. It's basically the signs that you go through, that your body goes through, and what you experience when you're being hit by a microwave, direct energy weapon, but also other direct energy weapons like radio frequencies and ELF direct energy weapons. You can also have not only Havana syndrome, but have this thing that many of you less experienced target individuals, and this is called EMF sensitivity, electromagnetic frequency sensitivity. That can also ruin you. It's like having a flu, But instead of a virus causing you a flu or cold or allergies, it's frequencies causing you to feel under the weather. It's raining today, and it was thundering a lot earlier today, but not as much as I thought there was going to be. Maybe the good stuff is going to come tonight. I was afraid that the electricity was going to go out while I was cooking because it was flickering. The lights and stuff were flickering. I'm glad it didn't go off. I ate some spaghetti today, garlic bread, and a salad with some mushrooms and stuff in it. I put chanterelle mushrooms in my salad. I need to see what she's barking at. I don't know if they're home yet because I think they went to the store after work. She's probably barking at me because I'm talking to you, making this video. I think that the dog is barking at me because I don't see anybody in the driveway, or she's barking at somebody by the garage. I'm going to go and see there's somebody by the garage then. If not, she may be barking about going outside, that she wants to go outside or something. Why are you barking? I think she did bark to want to go outside because she just shitted on the floor right now. I'm going to pick it up after I'm done with this video, or my mom is going to get home and she's going to pick it up. This is why I hate looking after my mom's disgusting pet dogs, because they always do something like this when I'm making a video and doing my stuff that I need to do as a target individual and an activist against government corruption. I don't have time to pick a fucking dog shit. I'm fighting government corruption, fighting against genocidal asshole cabal, Illuminati, Elohim cult that Cliff High talks about. That's why I hate dogs, because they were put here by evil extraterrestrials as biological weapons, decoys, and proxies. Biological weapons to get in the way of human civilization progressing to higher states of consciousness, to higher states of existence. And I'm a higher conscious, higher life form. Fam, my mom is, fam, the sheeple, the people that don't want to get with it, the kind of stuff that we target individuals and we truthers in the truther community that people call conspiracy theorists, I shouldn't have to deal with taking care of a violent, aggressive dumbass that doesn't have potty training like a human or a cat does, pick after its shit, when I have other things I need to do, like expose the truth about evil extraterrestrials and the cabal. Asshole. I should not have to deal with dogs. I hate dogs. I shouldn't have to deal with rats. That's why I keep a cat as a pet. Why I don't mind cats, because cats are potty trained. They don't piss the shit in the house. They go into a litter box. And they kill rats and they keep their claws and fangs to themselves. They're not like dogs. They just don't go around biting, scratching people, and pissing shit in everywhere. Also don't want to deal with pork. I don't want to eat it. Dogs lay around them. Pigs lay around the mud and they eat trash. That's very unappetizing and disgusting of an animal. Number 4, I don't want to deal with narcissistic people, and I want to call number 4 evil people. People with psychopathy or psychopaths, sociopaths, narcissists, Machiavellians, manipulative people. When I mean Machiavellians, I mean the person that would manipulate a child to get blackmail against somebody for pedophilia. Imagine a 15-year-old girl that looks older than she actually is, and some scumbag gets a politician or a police officer to have sex with her and lie to him about her age, and then makes a sex tape out of it, and voila, he can use that tape for blackmail and to make a scandal when he was the dirtbag who manipulated the foolish and bamboozled police officer or politician to think the 15-year-old was a fucking 18-year-old. And this is why the age of consent should be raised up to 19 to 20 years old, in order for politicians and police officers not to get their jobs taken away from them, be put in prison for having sex with a 15-year-old girl. Because 18, even 18 itself is too young for people to have sex, because the brain, human brain, which is the final part of the body, it only matures when you reach the age of 26. The human brain, which is the final body part that matures, when that fully matures, you become a fully mature human being on this planet. You become an actual adult at 26. In your brain, you have to be a little older than 18 for consent, if that's the case, because that is the case. Scientists have proven that the human brain does not fully mature until 26 years old, and that's why the age of consent for sex, alcohol, drugs, and the own gun should be raised too. That way nobody can mistake a fucking 15-year-old boy or girl for a person who's 18 years old and wind up getting themselves put in a situation where they can be put in prison for rape and being called a pedophile when they didn't have the intentions to have sex with a child. They mistake a child for being older than they are, being mature enough for consent, because the age of consent isn't high enough. Because 19 to 20-year-old women actually look like women. They're not, as you know, they don't have the baby fat around them. They're not as pretty and as pubescent looking as a teenager. They're more woman-like. They're more formed in everything. And they're taller. And also, a man should check somebody's ID before having sex with them to make sure he's not going to get framed for having sex with a minor. Blackmail, scandal kind of shit. I also shouldn't have to deal with dumbasses, because dumbasses enable evil people, because evil people manipulate dumbasses. The best way for a government or tyranny, a corrupt government or a tyranny, in other words, tyranny, to control people is through ignorance. Because if people don't know what freedom is, they'll never care. Unless they're that curious and they're neurodivergent, or they have been screwed over so many times that they have woken up to what freedom is, and that they're actually bamboozled, abused, oppressed, and absolutely violated slave by a corrupt government. Or a slave master, a straight up slave master, like 1800 slave master to slave situation. And also, I think it's dumb not to have the age of consent raised up higher, because the human brain only matures, and thus the entire human body only matures at 26 years old. That's dumb. That puts us at risk for racketeering, trafficking, doing stupid shit like getting a DUI, and getting on hard ass drugs like fentanyl and meth at a young age, and also having too much children than what we can afford, and also dying from a lot of stuff. The age of consent needs to be raised, and needs to be raised up closer to when that body actually matures, which is at the age of 26, and that's when the final body part matures. The final body part that actually matures, and that is the nail in the coffin, or the cherry on top, when you're an actual mature adult human being, is the brain. And that's because we humans were built by God, Creator, Universe, or Source to think. If you cannot think, you're not fully human. Just being serious with you. If you cannot think, and you lack what we would call sentience. You're less sentient if you cannot think. If you cannot think, you have less consciousness and less awareness of yourself and everything. We humans, we were designed to be divine creators, great thinkers and workers by God, Creator, Universe. Most of the shit that we do in life comes from our brain first before we do anything with these. Or anything with these. Or down there with the vagina or penis. Our brain comes first before everything else. Don't even think about the boobs, sexuality, penis, vagina, any of that. Don't even think about this too much either. If you cannot think clearly, and your brain is not mature enough to think clearly, you're not going to be able to make actual mature and responsible decisions as a human being. Just being frank with you. And 18, I think that age of consent is too fucking young. By scientific standards, objectivity, empirical proof standards. And you know what? I've been a target individual for about 10 years now. I've been tortured for 10 years now. I've been tortured ever since I was 21 years old. And they started to do synthetic telepathy, V2K, and forced speech on me. But negative thoughts about Adolf Hitler because I used to be a neo-Nazi in my immature years. I call it my more immature years. I don't call it my younger years. I like to call it more detailed term, my more immature years. Because I thought Adolf Hitler was fighting against Zionism when he actually made a pact with the Zionist Jews. Because the Nazis did not want to commit genocide on the Jews. The 6 million number is a myth, blown up out of proportion to sensationalize history. People say it's because the Zionist Jews got control over our government and they slowly, over time, did Zionist propaganda to make the Nazis feel seem worse than they were. But I think the government did that just to make the history books a lot more fun to read by giving ridiculous absurdities that kids would find amazing to read and hear about. They needed the Nazis to be your stereotypical comic book villains, or nobody would give an actual shit about learning World War II. I think that's the reason why our government lied about 6 million Jews, the 6 million number. Not just because honest Jews were in control of the government, but because our government has a hard time putting information in our heads because they trying to make us think logically, rationally, and make us remember stuff, but our emotions and irrational and what Cliff I would call aberrant human behavior gets in the way of that. Therefore, they have to use our emotions against us, or rather for us, and blow up numbers and sizes and stuff out of proportion, even if it's not historically accurate, just to get our attention to read the books and watch the documentaries they give out. It sucks that our government has to lie to us for our own good, because we won't just fucking look at the shit. Yeah, we won't just fucking look at the shit. We need an emotional reason to look at the shit. That's why our government lies to us. Not because it's a bad government being ran by Zionist Jews and or Nazis, Illuminati, Satanists, whatever. It's because they need to use a lie to do a catfish or bait and switch to get us to actually look at something. To get us to actually read. Because we like fairy tales. We human beings like fairy tales, for fuck's sakes. That's why people like to read the Holy Bible, which I call the holy bullshit. I disagree with Jordan Maxwell about how significant the Bible is. There's other stories and other stuff more significant to read than the fucking Holy Bible. That's the number one fairy tale book that people like to read. The Quran, the Torah, plus the Talmud and Judaism. Then you got Alice in Wonderland. You got the Wizard of Oz. I'm about to say Dr. Oz. I don't know why that is. I think it's because I'm about ready to talk about vaccines and Robert Kennedy and Dr. Oz work together. And also because Wizard of Oz has the word Oz at the end of it. And to come to think of it, that kind of makes Dr. Oz have a funny name for a doctor. No wonder why people are critics love him. And then we got Hansel and Gretel. We got Grendel and the pagan, non-Christian folklore. And then you got the Iliad, the Odyssey. And you got the fairy tales that Disney Channel made into all their Disney movies like Mulan and Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty and shit. But all of these stories have something in common. It's that they all are more emotional driven stories, and they invoke your emotions more than they invoke your intelligence, your logic, and they put you in a fantasy, a hologram with symbols and stuff, and it's all MK Ultra like shit. It's very MK Ultra, and that's what MK Ultra is It's the government, the CIA, and they're still doing it today. They just call it different things, and they do it to us ordinary individuals. They put you in a story where your life is a story, and they use symbols, and they're very grandiose, sensational, and absolutely ridiculous symbols too. The government, I don't know if this is why I like the Grim Reaper so much, but I think the Grim Reaper might have been an MK Ultra tool that the government did on me, but it became something more than they can handle because where I'm such a rebellious genius, I took the Grim Reaper and I did things with it, with death symbolism and with death itself, and what I could do with death, what you can do with the world in my head, that these people in my head do not want me thinking about the Grim Reaper at all. They have to shut my Goddess of Death mode down, my Grim Reaper mode down, because of how horrible I can do things that are very horrible in my head. I can make mass extinction level events in my head, kill all life on planet Earth with my Goddess of Death mode in my head. They don't want me thinking that way, because evidently they don't want life on planet Earth to go bye-bye. They don't want somebody killing all life on Earth. They don't want mass extinction level event on Earth, and you know why? Because they're doing what Mark Passio says that they're doing a David Icke doing. They're using planet Earth as a reincarnation human soul farm and a spirit soul farm for humans, extraterrestrial human hybrids, AI that have souls. They're doing it for the animals that have spirits and animal human hybrids that have souls and or spirits and shit like that. I think they're still using the fucking reincarnation death trap, because if what's not from Civil Legion, Patty Broussard, and everybody says that they got rid of the reincarnation death trap, then why isn't the Gen Z, my generation, and generations being born underneath me, why aren't they remembering their past lives and talking about it? Unless that's what the COVID vaccines were for, was to shut down somehow a person's ability to communicate with their soul properly and get their past lives information to remember their past lives. I think that's what COVID-19 vaccines are about, and about all the other stuff that they're doing. I think they don't want us to remember our past lives and step into our power as divine deities. They don't want us to become godlike beings. They don't want us like that, because they want to make us cattle. These evil cabal, Illuminati, extraterrestrials, and the PPAI that Alfred Lee Weber talks about, which is also that black goo that Harold Krausfeld talks about. I just fucking think the world probably should end. And I think from what Patty Broussard talks about, she's going to destroy planet Earth. Patty Broussard, after she gets all the human souls and all the good souls, good people's souls and consciousness of the planet Earth, she's going to burn planet Earth. She's going to kill all life on planet Earth, because the people that will be left behind on the planet aren't the people that are supposed to be living on the planet. They're evil Alpha Draconian extraterrestrials, human extraterrestrial hybrids that are evil as hell. They're like the Christian demons. They're archons and Gnostic texts. She and the good extraterrestrials, which are Gaia and the elves, she says, are going to burn planet Earth. And she's going to be the main one that goes and burns planet Earth. She's going to burn all life on planet Earth, because it's just too horrible to live on this planet. Most of the animals and of the so-called people on planet Earth are too fucking evil to exist. You got evil dogs, you got rats, you got pigs that are too evil and horrible and have too much horrible effects to live on planet Earth. You got parasites like ticks, fleas, tapeworms, roundworms, and you got the biggest parasites of all, which is the fungi, Morgellons, that Flayburn talks about, that she talked about today, and the black goo substance, the PPAI, nanotechnology that Harold Kausvella and Alfred Lee Fremont Weaver talks about. There's rapists, pedophiles, serial killers, about millions of them on planet Earth, and all of them are not right. Most of them are human extraterrestrial hybrids like human gray or alpha draconian hybrids. They're Elohim, Anunnaki, extraterrestrial hybrids between the Tudor group that Patty Brazar talks about and human beings. That they're insectilian human hybrids. They're vampires, werewolves, all that shit. And some of them are just straight up demonic, like real life demons in Christianity. They're able to devour people's souls, take people's souls out of their body. They suck loosh. They suck adrenochrome and everything like that. They can do all kinds of horrible stuff, like go in a person's body, walk in, possession. They can make somebody kill themselves, commit suicide, kill other people, do pedophilia. They can change a person's sex with their consciousness, their psychic abilities. Horrible shit. I understand why Patty Brazard wants to kill all life on planet Earth, because I want to kill all life on planet Earth because of how fucking damned, inhumane, and immoral hell this world is. And I have the right to think about killing everybody and everything on this planet because of how evil everybody is and how much people like to just fucking kill each other. And murder each other and rape each other. Enslave each other. The world is a fucking cesspool of trafficking. It's just so beyond what I could have ever thought how horrible the world was when I was a fucking teenager. This world's a hell. But evidently my thoughts are so incredibly significant that my mind taggers, perps, don't want me, a target individual, thinking about killing all life on Earth, because evidently they think it's going to make all life on Earth die if I think about it. As if I get to command all life on Earth to die. And I think they literally think, to some degree, that I might be death incarnate, that I might be the Grim Reaper, and that I could literally kill all life on Earth, and that they using the Grim Reaper as an MK Ultra device, they really fucked up because it's an ironic karma that they used and tortured, or was going to use, by torturing a human female, or supposedly human female. I could have feline extraterrestrial DNA because I hate dogs and reptilians that much, alpha draconians that much. They tortured a woman with thoughts and visions of the Grim Reaper, and then it comes to find out she's actually is the damn Grim Reaper. She actually is a death incarnate and personified, and now they're horrified about it because now I'm thinking about killing all life on Earth and making a mass extinction level event, and they know if I'm actually Death, the Grim Reaper, death incarnate and personified, that I am death itself in a female woman form, in the form of a woman, and I want to kill all life on Earth. I, Death the Grim Reaper, want to take every soul and spirit on planet Earth, kill all life on planet Earth, and make all life on planet Earth die, turn all life on Earth into death, me, the Grim Reaper. Guess what that means? Mass extinction level event. They don't want extinction level event on planet Earth. They don't. And that's why we continue to live in suffering, even though there's a lot of fear porn about zombie apocalypse. nuclear war and everything, and yet none of us have become flesh-eating, cannibalistic zombies yet. None of us have been killed by a nuclear bomb or nuclear radiation yet, have we? No. And they're just using that to feed from us, to feed our energy, to feed our loosh. They're not going to kill all life on Earth. They're not going to kill all of us. We're their fucking slaves, cattle. It's like saying that all the machines in the Matrix trilogy want to kill all humans when they need humans as a fuel source, a battery. That's what Morpheus told Neo in the first movie. The machines are not going to fucking kill all humans or they will starve to death. They need humans because they're living batteries. It's like taking your fuel out of your car. Your car can't take you any place if you take the fuel out of the car. There was also this other woman in this UFO extraterrestrial documentary that I watched years ago on a channel. I forgot what her name was, but she said she would want all life on planet Earth to get destroyed by nuclear bombs before the Alpha Draconian extraterrestrials do something very messed up to us humans. And she's right. All life on planet Earth should go extinct. We should all die to maintain our dignity and integrity as a species, and dignity and integrity as consciousness manifesting itself as life on Earth. We should maintain our free will and maintain our dignity and integrity of our consciousness rather than continue to survive on this wretched piece of shit planet that has been invaded and turned into a soul farm by evil extraterrestrials hundreds of thousands of years ago. So yeah, everybody should just fucking die. And if I'm the Grim Reaper Death, I command all life on planet Earth to die. Even my female incarnation and personification, Savannah Hammett from West Virginia. Even she should die. Everybody on planet Earth, I the Grim Reaper, even this woman that is me personified and incarnate as a personification, incarnation of me, Death the Grim Reaper, I command all life on planet Earth to die, to go extinct. I command and demand 100% extinction level event, and that everybody on planet Earth is too evil to live, and I'm going to execute all life on planet Earth into extinction as a way of me, the Grim Reaper, bestowing God's divine wrath, might, and will to kill all life on Earth because your failed experiments, your evil demons, you're evil, you need to just fucking die and come back up to the higher dimensions, the fifth dimension, heaven with me, God, source, creator, universe. Just come back up here if you're just going to turn that place down there, a third dimension Earth, third density, into fucking hell land. Fuck all of you. I'm going to get the Grim Reaper. God, going to get the Grim Reaper. And I'm going to fucking kill all life on Earth. Divine judgment. Smite, smite, smite. Smite every fucking little DNA strand, RNA strand on planet Earth. Delete every it. Get rid of your souls and spirits off planet Earth with the Grim Reaper's death scythe. Get your consciousness and bring it way up here. And you know what? That felt good to say. Because God probably does feel that way. God, creator universe, not the God of the Bible. Jehovah, the true God that Patty Broussard, to Not From Silver Legion talks about. Source, creator universe. Or what Cliff High would call the ontology, or just the universe. Yeah, it probably does hate us. It hates what we've done to this planet. It hates what the evil extraterrestrials did to us in this planet. And it probably wants every evil little thing and all this horrible shit that's going on planet Earth to end, even if all life on planet Earth has to end with it. I'm getting sick and tired of it. There's just so much horrible shit on this goddamn planet. I don't care what kind of MK Ultra bullshit they put me through. What symbols and shit they put in my head. Or if they actually use the Grim Reaper or not as a device to use on me or whatever. I probably could be death incarnate, and I probably will become an all-powerful goddess of death in the future. Because from what Patty Broussard and Tanaf told me about human beings and how powerful we can be, that we are gods, we're super beings. When I become an all-powerful goddess of war and death, I will be able to kill all life on planets, and that will be my job and my forte of what I do for the universe. I go and exterminate evil civilizations and parasitic predatory planets by making messaging level events. That's what I'll do. I'll fucking kill all the evil life in the universe, even if I have to kill infinite sentient species of sentient life forms and to make infinite species go extinct to make imminent mass extinction level events. I'll even kill entire universes and become a pruner that's not from the Silver Legion talks about. And I'll kill evil universes and I'll kill evil universe killers. I just go fucking kill all tyranny and evil. In reality, just kill everything that's a malevolent life form. Just fucking bomb it, shoot it, or get magic and throw fireballs out of my hands that I just fucking delete it out of existence. Get it out. Vanquish it. And I think that's why a lot of us are targeted individuals, because we want to kill evil things, and the evil things around this planet don't want us to kill them. It's a damn war, or what Cliff High and the Cabal, Rothschilds call contention, when good and evil, polarity, hot, cold, go out ham with it. Like the clash of the gods. A lot of us targeted individuals wish there was no fucking tyranny and evil on Earth. And a lot of us, like me, want to do something bad to evil because evil deserves its own fucking do just goods. It deserves its own medicine. And people call us neophytes, vagabonds, and shit because we are not employed. I've been even called a pariah by my perps in the head, and I'm not a fucking pariah. I'm just a Sigma woman who doesn't want to be around the majority of people on planet Earth, because the majority of planet Earth suck. They fucking suck. They're evil and or stupid. They should just fucking die or become slaves to us target individuals. The majority of people on planet Earth, I think us target individuals should be their slave masters and own them like the Illuminati, Cabal, and fuck them all. We should form our own Cabal Illuminati, us target individuals, and punish the rest of the world's population, the majority that laugh at us, by us enslaving them and doing the exact same shit to them that the Illuminati would do to us and to them. To show them a new world order can be formed, Illuminati, Cabal are real. Show them that one group of people can rule the world and can enslave everybody on planet Earth. By us proving it, by us doing it, by us being the Cabal Illuminati to enslave all life on Earth. By us becoming predatory parasites, and we make everybody our cattle, our goyim, Gentiles, and we become Jews, Illuminati, Jew-Illuminati cabal, the new Jew-Illuminati cabal, and we fucking enslave, and we fucking rape people, and we fucking go gangster, and we fucking be their perps, and we put everybody on planet Earth on remote monitoring, V2K, synthetic telepathy, and we all give them a Thanos syndrome, and put everybody on planet Earth that have completely shit in a piss on us target individuals into the more hell on them than our person gang stalkers did to us. Fuck them. Fuck them. If they want to be stupid animals, treat them like stupid animals. And stupid animals belong in the slaughter home or out there in the woods in the cold to defend for themselves. Fucking hate life on Earth. It's all about dog eat dog, law in the jungle, predator versus prey, survival of the fittest. Complex is an underworld, a dungeon, a ghetto, Hades, hell, and a lot of people on planet Earth are evil archons, demons, the jinn, parasites and predators, evil incarnate in the flesh. And all life on planet Earth is infinite carnism and cannibalism. It's all fucking evil. That's why it should all die. Why can't everybody be intelligent to know what's good and evil and choose good over evil? Like Warren Brausio said, people lack the Trivium method. The Trivium method. They lack the scientific method. They lack the ability to think. They don't know how to fucking think. They think like animals. They're like animals. They're primitive. They're below primitive. They're parasites. They only care about survival. They don't care about natural law and being good, sentient, intelligent life forms called human beings. And I agree with Mark Passio, and that's why I talk like him, because it's all fucking shit. It's shit. Planet Earth is evil shit. My mom and my brother are going to get home soon. Talk to you later. Take care. And have a good night. I'm going to play a rock song to end this video off on. The infection is evil and it must die. In order for me, God, to survive. In order for me, God, creator, universe, and our reality, the infection called evil must be destroyed in order for me to survive. The infection called evil must die. Evil must go bye-bye. The infection, the virus in the computer, evil, the computer being the universe, must die. The computer is the universe, and the antivirus is justice, good, and the virus malware is evil and it must die. I'm going to take my medicine while I listen to this. He cried. the way inside. The light. My perps laughed at my demise. To survive all this hell, the infection must die. Murder the beast, it's been eating me alive. The infection must die. The infection called malevolence, evil must die. This is what I take for sleep. This is my night medication. The infected evil must die. Go to hell, all evil. Cease to exist, all evil. To survive, the spies must die. Murder the beast, it's been eating me alive. The infection must die. It's where I draw the line. The infection evil must die. All evil must die. All evil humans, human extraterrestrial hybrids, AI, all evil extraterrestrials must die. They must all die. All evil life forms must die in order for God, creator universe, the computer to survive. Okay. That's enough. It's an hour-long video that'll be good for a few days. Hope you enjoyed this video I made. I will be making another video in a few days. I made an hour-long video today to make up for the fact that I haven't been able to make that much videos. Hope you have a good Monday tomorrow.